Cappy, I'm going to jump in straight away, see what wants to come out. We've got the High Priestess on the back, and as I split, we've got Death. 11 seconds on the clock. Six of Swords. An impatient in the spiritual hotel right now. It's like Saucer just put you on your ass. It's time to sit down and feel this. It's time to sit down and process. Don't carry this hate with you. Don't carry this pain with you. Something isn't yours to carry. Forgive them. Forgive them. Whatever they've done, forgive them. Forgiveness isn't about them, it's about you. Free yourself from that burden of hate. It only makes us sick physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Forgiveness is acceptance that something can't be any different, that someone can't be any different, that they're not who you want them to be, but they are who they are, that it wasn't how you wanted it to be, but it was how it was. And that it's not your fault, not their fault, that it is what it is. To take the blame away, to dissolve the blame, to let something go. Because it feels like something's going to continue to eat away at you, regardless of how much money you make, regardless of how much success, regardless of how great your life experiences are. There's something there that needs to be dissolved. Something that needs to be released. How are you really feeling? How do you really feel about things that have happened? Have you expressed that? Maybe write it down, maybe speak to someone you trust, maybe some kind of rage ritual. It's a time to rest, to get out of that place of overthinking. Meditation, connecting to nature, being outside in nature. It's like really we should all be outside in nature, but man's built all over nature, so it's hard to find the earth. But really it's like move towards the earth. Come out of man-made things. Maybe if you're at a gym, maybe cancel your gym membership, start working out outside. If you're somebody that works indoors all day, to go out when you finish that or before. To make sure you're equally in the fresh air as much as you are inside. And that doesn't necessarily mean socializing if that's not what you feel called to do right now. But to remember you are the elements, to connect to the elements. Find peace there. Find support there. Find love there. It's been heavy. I'm hearing I just don't know what to do with myself. Maybe you just don't know what to do with yourself. It's like restless, frantic, overthinking. Get out of the head, get into the body, go for a walk. Soothe your soul. Tell yourself what you need to hear. Today I was just like, I just need to sit and feel this. I just sat in front of the mirror, like really close up to the mirror, cross-legged on the floor, just looked in my own eyes and apologized to myself, like, from my soul to your human, I am sorry. Sorry for, and it's like, I didn't even say what I was sorry for. I was literally just like, from my soul to your human, I am sorry. What I've had to deal with in this lifetime, what the hell I bloody signed up for, whatever it is, it's like, genuinely, I'm sorry for what you've had to go through. It wasn't your fault. Whether it couldn't have happened or couldn't have happened or was meant to be or it was inevitable or it wasn't, it was written, it wasn't written. It's now wrote. It's done. It's like, tell yourself what you need to hear. If you're feeling hard done by it, it's like, maybe you just need to be heard. You need to feel seen. You need to feel, your pain needs to be seen. Your pain needs to be heard. You need to hold space for yourself in some way. Or if you have the luxury of having someone that can hold space for you, or having the luxury of being able to invest in someone that can hold space for you, to do so. Sleep, 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 rest. That may be difficult for you, especially if you're in a restless place. maybe watch a film, lay down in bed, watch a film or something that's light-hearted, something that brings you back to love. You may be guided to watch something specific. It could be something so contrasting to what you're feeling. But to do that anyway, something's coming through again. I was literally in mafia mode the other day and I was guided to watch Paddington Bear, not the film, the actual cartoon, like the children's cartoon. I was like, click on that. I'm like, oh my gosh, what? Like, you know, in such a contrasting energy, like the energy I'm in is like full blown action, boom, splat, crash. Not to be watching Paddington Bear, but anyway, I put on Paddington Bear. The first episode was about love and about fear. And there's this grumpy old neighbour and the little boy and Paddington are playing football and the football goes over the fence. And I can't even telling you anyone this, here we go. And they go, my ego's like, as if you're admitting you watch Paddington, bro. I'm telling you, yeah, Paddington Bear. The lessons in this thing, yeah, it's educational, it's sensational, it's great. So the grumpy old neighbour won't give the ball back. He's in his garden in hermit mode, dissociated, talking to his garden gnomes. He won't keep the ball back. He's like, no, go it. So it turns out this guy basically never got asked to play football as a child, or he was always left out, and it made him bitter. So then Paddington comes by and says, hey, let's play. And with that, the Mr. Gnome man was full of inspiration, creativity and joy, and started like creating things, and it's like his inner child had healed in that moment with love. And there's another one where Paddington goes to hug him and he doesn't want to hug. He's taking the piss out of Paddington hugging the tree. He's like, why are you hugging the tree? Stupid bear. And he explains about the benefits of hugging the tree, but still. So then Paddington says, hey, maybe you need a hug. So he goes to hug this man and the man runs away up the tree. And as the guy's holding onto the branch, running away from Paddington, Paddington's like, you do realise that you're up there hugging the tree? And the guy goes, ah, and he falls into Paddington's arms and there they are hugging. And he says, oh, I just didn't realise how much I needed that. And the whole point of this waffle is maybe you just need a hug. When it's all so painful, it's got so much hate, so much anger, like when you're at your most heated, or you're most angry, you're most hurt, you're most reactive, to put love on that. Cut the fuse. It's like, do you need to fight or do you just need a hug? Do you need to bite someone's head off? Do you need confrontation, or do you just need to be told it's okay? And to be told that you didn't deserve it. That you do deserve what you want, what you desire. That it's not your fault. That you don't have to carry this weight anymore. Delays in blessings, it's not a punishment. It's preparation so you can be present to really process and participate in what's coming in. God, she loves a bit of alliteration. When I'm telling you, words just get me going, mate. I love a word. And I loved how that come through. Thanks, guys, because I was like, oh, can't think of any more P's there, but the participation come through. Chariot. But it couldn't come through if I was blocked with emotion, which I have been, but continue to face. So it's like, this is another thing, okay? Yeah, which I have been, but I continue to face. 4 of Cups, Chariot, 6 of Cups, yeah, Knight of Cups, yeah. How do you really feel? How do you really feel? Why are you doing what you're doing? What's driving the decision making? Why do you have to do something right now? What is the fuel to get you up and going? So we come through, oh, anger's all that gets, sometimes anger's the only thing that gets a man out of bed in the morning, or gets a person out of bed in the morning. Again, a good witch quote. But anger's not healthy. It is healthy, not when suppressed. Not when you're doing things to distract yourself from that anger, to ignore it, to avoid it, when it's festering, when it's growing within you. It's restrictive. I'm literally seeing like ivy growing around someone's insides, wrapping around their organs, which is literally, it's like that poison ivy energy coming through. Nothing's working if you're not working. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. 3 of Pentacles. You could be really feeling it. Some of you it could be affecting you. You could be having stomach pain, stomach problems, sore throats, chest problems. This isn't punishment. It's not, oh, I need to hurry up and get better so I can get back to the thing that's not working. It's not, oh, I need to hurry up and forgive this person so I can get back to the thing. It's like, why are you doing this thing? Forgive yourself to forgive. Do what you want for the joy. This is another thing that I said to myself in the mirror with the eye contact affirmations today. It's not for the money. It's not worth the money. It's not worth the attention. It's not worth the validation. It's not worth the luxury. It's not worth publicity, or it's not worth the life experiences it could bring. Nothing is worth you. This is something I've learned having lost people through all ages. I'm not saying not to do things in terms of being stuck in fear and not going after what you want and not doing uncomfortable things and waiting to be okay in order to live life. But what I'm saying is nothing is worth the sacrifice of yourself. If you're working and you're burnt out, going downhill, you've got no way of getting out of that but to stop going downhill, which is either to stop and rethink and change your way of working, or to just take a break and be open to what comes up. Or to find a balance where you continue working but you change how you're looking after yourself. Yeah, the Ace of Swords flying out there. It's that thing again about cutting cords with stress. So it's like, okay, well, if it's not for the money, if it's not for the attention, if it's not for validation, if it's not, like, why are you doing what you're doing? And even in terms of to help other people, right? And this, to follow me here, I'll take as well. But even in terms of other people, it's like, I'm doing it to help. I want to help this. I want to help that. You can't help no one if you haven't helped yourself. So what I really say is, no, it's not even worth the demise of myself to help someone else. Like, who am I helping if one of us going down either way? So what can I choose to do things for that will also amplify my health, which is joy? Does it bring joy? If it's your purpose to help in a certain area, that will bring you joy. Does it bring joy? And of course, there's things we have to do that don't bring joy, to do the things that do bring joy. But is it worth it? Does it bring me joy? Joy is healing. Joy is heart space. Joy is parasympathetic. Joy is freedom, liberation, health, peace, family, contentment, whatever joy means to you. Obviously, everyone has their own joys, but true joy, unconditional love, heart space joy, when everything's gone down the drain, what really matters kind of joy, that feeling that can't be taken, can't be bought, can't be... Can't think of a third one. Wheel of Fortune. Five of Wands. Conflict. Seven of Wands. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Protect your energy. It's like, regardless of what anyone from the outside thinks, or why you're doing what you're doing, why you're not doing what you're doing, there's a knowing why you're doing what you're doing. It feels like you may have a lot of outside judgment because of the way you're moving. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. It could just look like you're not moving how others want you to move. It doesn't suit their ways of working. It doesn't suit their plans for you. This could make you anxious because it feels like people are maybe turning their backs. Yeah, Nine of Swords, the Devil, Ace of Pentacles, foundational factors. Stay grounded in your own energy. Keep doing you. Keep moving forward. Things are gonna come clear. You could have really been hard on yourself, like you're not doing enough to fit in. You're not doing enough to accommodate someone. That it's your fault why something's not really working in terms of emotionally, in terms of relationship, friendship, family, whatever it is. And there's something coming through here that it's like an illusion, coming out of this illusion to see that actually you shouldn't feel this way. That if you're feeling less than, you're feeling like you're not good enough, that it's a choice for you to label yourself as not good enough. Regardless, so it's like really whoever this person is, or whoever these energies are, maybe you've put their opinion above yours, and this is a lesson. Coming back to moving in sovereignty, protecting your own energy, doing what's right for you when you want to do it. And also, I think this thing of forgiveness, cutting cords with this pain, because it's like, forgiving yourself for holding resentment towards others, for their judgment, and forgiving them. Because it's not worth it. It's not worth the weight. The weight or the weight. 10 of Wands, 3 of Swords. It's like there's ideas that you've had a long time ago. All of this coming up now, it feels like a nuisance. But all these are things that are clearing, all these realizations, this acceptance, it's clearing the way. It's gonna, all of a sudden, it's like it's easy to commit, go all in, bet on yourself. Yeah, 2 of Cups, as I pull it back, 3, 6, 9. 9 of Pentacles. The Devil and the World. External influences. Rapid transformation. Cycles closing. End of a karmic cycle. 19th of November. 10 of Pentacles. Pluto. Leaving Cap. It feels like praying for peace, because what's coming up is like to heal your mental, or to gain clarity, to protect your energy, to just be okay. That's what's coming through, like generally, to just be okay. Feels like this is the true value. And this value's been found through some kind of loss, some kind of rejection. Blessings and lessons. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You asked to see clearly. You asked to see the truth. Now it's here. You can let it go, and that's all you need to do. To accept it and to let it go. Breathe through it. Hierophant, outcome. Don't feed that narrative. When that voice comes up like, I can't believe how could they, I did that. Like, no, just breathe through it. Bring awareness to it. See it. See the pain. See your pain. Yeah, like. But choose to react differently to that narrative emotionally. I see you, but I am not you, and I'm moving forward as I am. Committed, prosperous, unaffected, joyful. Choose joy. Three of Pentacles, the Sun. 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Four of Wands, Tower. Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is like the 5th time you've come out. I'll put you up there. On the Hierophant with the Fool. It's like moving on to the most beautiful, prosperous, luxurious in terms of material, in terms of everything, in terms of experiences, opportunity, people. It's extremely abundant energy. Wheel of Fortune, Hierophant, Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles covering the Chariot and the Hierophant. There's a reason for everything that happens. There is this feeling of heartbreak. So how can you be unhappy when you've got all this? How can you be unhappy when you... I watched this film yesterday. Oh my gosh, I cried so much. I don't know why. I just cry about any little silly film. Like anything just gets my heart throbbing. I'll just be like weeping. But watch this film on Netflix called The Royal Treatment. And a bit in that just come through where this guy who's like the butler, basically just explains that he was in love with someone, and the man that he was in love with, he left because he got accepted into this royal academy thing and has lived the best life he could ever live, and no one in his community where he started off in life could have ever lived the most luxurious life that he lived. But what is that without love? That he's not happy with everything he has, with everything he's attained, with all the goals he's reached. The true feeling, the true value of life. A feeling. It's a feeling. There's a lot of internal shifts that are taking place in order for you to catch up with this physical change happening in your life. And to be patient with yourself as you go through the motions. Because everything you would, even though you may want something quicker, getting it quicker is not going to be as rewarding as going this way around things, because it's not about the thing you're receiving. It's about the hunt, not the treasure. The Magician. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands, High Priestess. Let go of control physically, mastering the spiritual side of things. It's not about just what you do. And time's been needed for you to master your energy, to master your magic, So very whimsical, witchy energy coming through. 2 of Wands, 7 of Wands, High Priestess. Eight of Wands. Yeah, learning how to celebrate. It's like, what's the point of this if you don't enjoy it? Maybe something else was driving the work, driving the creations, driving the dream. Coming back to the true essence of things. This is going to shift everything. Eight of Swords, Emperor. The Wolf. Beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control. Got the waning moon. Let go of that which is causing you inner turmoil. Now it is time for casting away emotions that are no longer serving you. And we've got moon in Aries. Hot energy, guys. We really remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. And then we've got the Cat. Make time to focus on your own spiritual well-being and connect to the metaphysical world around you. Capricorn. Healing the feminine, don't be scared to ask for help. 20, renewal. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation. Sadness that will heal with time. And we have the Prince of Spring. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage. A passionate relationship. Charming, self-confident, passionate, restless. This reminds me of the grumpy old man in Paddington with the elves. Not that he looks like a grumpy old man, to be fair, but at first glance. One. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep or a vacation. Had a lovely meditation today in the bath where I was like, just literally imagined I was at the beach, kind of laying right at the edge of the water. And as I was inhaling, it was like the whole force of the ocean coming in and feeling that in my waters. And then as I was exhaling, the tide going out and in, out. And it was like just intense energy, up, down. Big releases in terms of just like deep sighs. Felt like quite a big expansion, and just kept going through that and really tuning into visualizing the wave and being one with that, until in that meditation I became that wave, and in, out, until it kind of just felt like a flow state. Kind of just put my whole being into felt like a conductor, like conducting an orchestra. It was really comforting. So it's like, just flow. Sometimes just putting on a meditation can be too It's like you're trying to do the meditation, you're trying to listen, you're trying to say the right words, the right mantra. Maybe just close your eyes and go somewhere in your mind. Where do you want to go? You know, like take yourself on a little realm race. Dragonfly in reverse. Illusion. The whole deck was in reverse. Now I'm like, was that meant to be? Because I was meant to see it like that. Or sacrifice. Let's see. Yeah, interesting. Okay, see a video the other day, someone freed a coyote that had its ankle caught on barbed wire on a fence, and one coyote come to tell the guy, like, hey, help my friend. Come and help his friend, set him free. And it's like how, and then he came back and thanked the guy and brought like the whole fam to say like, hey, it's his buddy now, you help me out. Coyotes get a bad rep. Nothing is inherently bad. Is that the right word? Inherent? I don't know. Maybe you got a bad rep for being, like, people have judged you to be a certain way because of what you do, but it's not why you do what you do. I have this coming through for myself, so this is something else about just being judged in certain ways because of how I come across, because of how I protect my energy, when that's not really who I am in person, like as a person. And that coyote medicine of, like, how can we be mad at people for judging us on what we give them to judge? Sometimes we put on a front, we have a wall up, we give off a certain vibe. People can only judge what they see. It's human to have an opinion. Do what's right for you. You're going to do that anyway, regardless if someone judges you or not. So it's an illusion that it makes a difference. You just maybe don't like the judgment. The best way to get rid of that feeling of not liking it is to not care about the judgment. This feels like something you're actually working through in terms of emotionally, where it's actually the dominant vibration, where it is the core belief, where it is the new program, the new narrative, and it's a genuine thing, not that thing of a front, where it's okay, a letting go, an acceptance, an allowance for everything to be what it is. Temperance, patience. Gonna leave it there, guys. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you soon. Send it so much love.